What's up, Empress Dannie here, back with another episode of the Daily Grind. Yes, pouring you up a nice hot cup of joe, gonna get your day off to a bright and beautiful start. There's something significant in today about in reflection or hindsight, realizing the nature. It's almost like the nature of certain relationships. This goes hand in hand. It's almost like the spiritual relationship. Spirit will wake you up out of a cold sleep, whether you want to get up or not. Um, it can be like, maybe it is kind of like having a kid, right? That's part of what feels like the understood known, is that, it's almost like this could happen, that could happen, but it's worth it at the end of the day. There's something having to do with a relationship where there's some aspect of it that's understood. The beauty is that, like, that's the good and the, it's not really bad, right? It just feels like it. But with abundance, it's like it's giving a focus on that it's worth it. It's worth it. I know this is a part of the relationship. This may be just like how we communicate or how we talk, but it's valuable to me that we maybe have whatever these discussions are. So I feel there's some sense of like allowing it, right? This is like, I understand you're not waking me up because you don't want me to get any sleep. You're waking me up because there's something beneficial in it for me. There's something that you want to tell me. There's something that you want to show me. There's something of value. As I reflect, okay? And this could be a relationship that someone else has to you, okay? Obviously, like your relationship to yourself, your relationship to other things, the way other people are relating to you, okay? In reflection, I don't know, it could certainly be like, I know, who you are, but, it's almost like if you are that maybe avid communicator, sometimes you say some things, it's like, speaking of being awakened or wakened up, this could certainly be like you say some things and it gets some people's attention. You wake some people up. It could be like your harsh message, but there's also this understanding that it's for the benefit, right? It makes me better. I need that. I value that. So we'll see what comes of today. The car's on. I see unexpected income where I stopped. This is like the weight of your words is weighty, but the value of whatever your words is saying in reflection is like somebody knows that there's value in it. Okay. Got a card that fell. Sea serpent here. This is like it's for my birthday. That is the card that came out. That always has to do with like, but this is like the energy of like, I know you mean well. I know this is for my protection. That has everything to do with like sensing, because they don't have eyes, they can't see. Based on what feels like the vibe in a situation or circumstance, they sense. Again, it's almost like this can be like saying something that you don't want to say, but sensing it's for your protection to do so. It's like understanding there's a benefit in doing so, even though you maybe don't want to communicate something. This could also be, someone else who is kind of like getting the message. It's almost like it's for something has to do with like protection, but I feel like spiritually, um, you're picking up on this. With the bad, something makes me feel like you're hypersensitive. Your awareness is heightened. There's something about paying attention is what I'm kind of getting. But realize being attentive to perhaps your protection when you sense that that spirit, there's something about spiritual love, your spiritual relationship, having gone through some things. And so now listening to the sound of what could be like spirit, if it's unexpected, right? Whether it's a message or otherwise, something or someone coming in unexpectedly, being spiritually mindful and sensitive to make sure that you protect yourself or you get what you're supposed to get. This is the card that came out. I'm free. Dumb is in the garbage, right? So freedom. I release myself from all anger, resentment, and jealousy. I'm emotionally free. My past does not define me. I choose to live free from the dumb things in my past. Perhaps that's why they call it freedom. Smart and exciting future, here I come. I choose freedom. I let go of the things that no longer serve me, okay? So something about today, you're choosing freedom, but it feels like liberty having to do with like your relationship with spirit, getting like some sort of vibe and feeling secure enough and just picking up on whatever this vibe is to free yourself or release yourself. This is kind of like I'm not dumb. Like I'm not dumb. So whatever this just feels like today. I mean, this could be like good vibes, right? And you feel secure. I'm not dumb, right? I'm so this is kind of like taking whatever the path of freedom is. I'm not dumb. This is valuable or this is worth it, right? I feel secure. I can sense, right? I feel the vibe, right? I wasn't expecting this, but that it feels like things of that nature. Yeah, look, another card of abundance, okay? Cow here. Abundance is all around. Money, love, joy. You name it, it's here. I give abundantly and feel worthy of receiving all that the universe has to offer. Like a cow's udders, the more I give, the more I make. More, more, more. I am receptive. I am magnetic. I am abundant. Some make me feel like you are. Spiritual wisdom has you being sensitive to like things to do to protect yourself. Um, Things or people to release or to let go. I see forgiving and I see adaptable. Okay. You could be doing that. And that, like I said, all based on the vibe. With bad, if it's for your protection, like I said, with forgiving, to release something, to be flexible. With abundance, something make me feel like you're going to realize, like, I just heard it's more blessed to give than to receive. So it could certainly be where you're realizing it's more valuable, like to give something. It could even be like to give something for free. I don't know why I feel like with the bad, I see work. I feel like you know what you're doing. You're very good at your job or your work. You know when there's opportunity, you feel secure in that. Um, I'm not sure exactly what the bad is. I'm also kind of getting an energy of like, I see procrastination. I'm kind of getting an energy like of like, if this is like somebody trying to get you to do something like for free, this could be, I also pick up the energy of like, I'm not dumb, right? I know this is kind of like I know how to protect myself, how to protect my secrets. I get this energy of like I'm not doing any more, or with procrastination, it's like I'll wait. I'm not doing any more work until whatever this is. This is kind of like I don't work for free. I'm not doing anything else. And just kind of like, but feels like picking up on the vibe. So if there is like, what if you're getting the vibe that's like, oh, they want you to work for free, or to do something for free. This makes me feel like you're liberated. It kind of feels like if somebody's trying to do work on you, right? Do a number on you, but that's an area that you've already healed from. Baby, you can't do no work on me. I've already been through this and my relationship with spirit is that rich that I pick up the vibe, I feel the vibe, and I'm secure in that. I'm protected. When spirit give me a vibe, I'm not stupid. I know when to let somebody go or let something go. Success is at the bottom of the deck. So it made me feel like something about today is you choosing the partnership or relationship that and something about this could be like last minute in one way or another, but the partnership or relationship that I feel gives you the security that you need. And this is something that I feel like you just sense, you just know, you just pick up on. It feels like you understand the dynamic. You feel secure in whatever this is and knowing something will work. I don't know why it feels like procrastination could be this unexpected income. Like somebody waited, you could be dropping something at the last minute. Somebody could be dropping something on you at the last minute. But it's almost like whatever the work is, it's like, it just kind of feels like it's last minute work. And this could be something that you feel led to do at the last minute, something that drops in your spirit. Like, I feel like I need to, this could be like to protect myself or to, this could be like close the loop on whatever this is. A win-win outcome is forecast. So it makes it, I don't know, like I said, I feel like you can't lose. As long as you're partnering with spirit in one way, yeah, I see the end of a tough cycle approaches. So if things have been difficult for you, it just feels like something about today is becoming aware. Perhaps it is of the fact that you're protected. That could be the case. It could also becoming aware of what could be like some information and like realizing that protects you. I see children here. Keys, okay? There's something about the children that's given like not children forever. So being given access to something temporary, something that doesn't last. Perhaps at the last minute. I don't know why I'm being like, I'm flexible. Some make me feel like you're going to be able to sense in whatever this situation is, you're going to sense or pick up on that this is like, I'm in. I don't know why it feel like I'm in. That's what it feel like. Some could be significant about Ra, the Egyptian god Ra. Amen Ra is his name. And when I said Amen, it definitely like, that's what I felt. Let's go to Patreon. Get the extended messages for members. Join if you haven't. description has all the information that you need. It feels like the Holy Spirit is coming in today and is demonstrating relationship with you. Some of you, there's something that you're bagging, something that you're nabbing, something that it feels like Spirit is sticking with you. And you're going to pick up on that. And it's releasing or liberating you from something. I don't know if that requires flexibility. It may require someone else be flexible. Something makes me feel like there could be some delays in seeing what feels like the effectiveness of your work, but Spirit also letting you know that you're secure, that your work is successful, that your work is effective. I just heard that your work is accomplished. Whatever work it is you put in, it accomplished whatever it is it was meant to do. It may have been late, may have been last minute, but it worked. That's honestly what this feels like. Let's go get the extended messages. I love you. We'll talk soon. Bye for now.